All right, y'all. So first things first, if anyone knows of any way to help the families of the victims that were involved in this, please let me know. You can send me an email. That's probably going to be the best way. Send me an email, because one of the first thoughts that come to my mind, and I think when we see things like this happen, it's natural for us to think about our own families and our own children. And I have two daughters, and I'm thinking if anything like this had ever happened to, my family or my friend's family or, somebody at my church or anything like that, I would want all the help that I could get during this time. So if anyone knows of any way that we can help, just please let me know. Send me an email. Article from CBN. It says authorities reveal shooter at Nashville Christian School was transgender, had a manifesto. It says the city of Nashville and the nation are reeling from the shooting that took place Monday morning at the Covenant School, a private Christian school with 200 students from preschool through sixth grade. Today, new details are coming out as police have released disturbing images showing how the deadly events unfolded. The shooter has now been identified as Audrey Hale, a 28-year-old female who identifies as transgender. Hale was reportedly a former student at the Christian school and had planned out the massacre well in advance. So apparently they have a new surveillance video that shows Audrey entering the school building and shooting out the glass and all that kind of stuff. They actually have the full video of the full police encounter. I'm not going to show it here, obviously, but it's just heartbreaking. 6 people lost their life. Didn't have to happen. A lot of people always go back to gun control, and people think that this is a gun control issue. I don't think this is a gun control issue. I think this is a people issue. I think this is an issue of evil. And I think there's people who are dealing with things, who are dealing with demons, who need the love of God, who need the love of Jesus. This individual is 28 years old. You're 28 years old. You're still hung up on something that happened to you in elementary school, whether it be, some type of religious beliefs that you felt might have been pressured on you or forced on you or whatever it is. We don't know exactly what it is, but there was some sort of grudge that led this person back to this Christian school with an agenda to take lives. And you can't tell me that that's an issue of gun control. That's not an issue of gun control. Evil people are going to find a way to be evil regardless of what tools they have at their disposal. If you take all the guns away, evil people are still going to find a way to be evil. You can give them a butter knife. They're still going to find a way to be evil. So what are we going to do? Ban all butter knives at that point? It's a bigger issue than just than guns. I don't think guns is the issue. There's a real spiritual battle going on between good and evil. And we're seeing that play out more and more every single day with all these stories that are coming out, more extreme than the next one. It said, 3 of the victims were children, right? 2 of them were age 9 and 1 of them was 8, about to be 9, said Chief John Drake with the Metro Nashville Police Department. The young victims were identified as Evelyn, William, and Haley, who was the daughter of the pastor of the Covenant Presbyterian Church. The head of school, Catherine Kuntz, was also killed, along with teacher Cynthia Peak and custodian Mike Hill. I want to show you a video, actually, of one of the younger victims because one of the younger victims was the pastor's daughter. So the pastor of the school, he ended up losing his daughter during this tragedy. So I want to show you this video real quick. Let me pull this up.
More now on the young victim with North Texas ties, 9-year-old Hallie Scruggs. Before her family and her father moved to Nashville, he served as associate pastor at Park City's Presbyterian Church. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager talked with the current pastor of Park City's Presbyterian tonight. Peyton.
Clarice, and he says he is close friends with Chad Scruggs. The two, they actually talked on the phone today, just hours after the mass shooting and hours after Scruggs learned he lost his daughter. Now the church here in Dallas is planning a prayer service for tomorrow. Fox 4 has learned the deadly school shooting in Nashville, Tennessee Monday morning has North Texas ties. The 9-year-old daughter of a former pastor at Park City's Presbyterian Church in Dallas has been identified as one of the young victims in Monday's mass shooting. Chad Scruggs worked at the Dallas church from 2013 to 2018 as an associate pastor. A YouTube video from Park City's page in 2020 shows Scruggs staying in contact with the Dallas church after his move to Nashville.
We really look back on Dallas as one of the, especially the years at PCPC, as one of the fondest times in our life, the life of our family.
Scruggs is currently the lead pastor at Covenant Presbyterian Church in Nashville, where Monday police say a 28-year-old transgender woman opened fire inside the private Christian school. Also, 3 children were killed, including Chad Scruggs' daughter, Hallie Scruggs. The shooter, who is believed to be a former student of the school, was killed by police.
I talked to Chad this afternoon, and we're close friends, so we spent about 15 minutes on the phone just talking first as fathers. How are they doing? What's going on in terms of the family? How are the other children dealing with it, etc.? And what you saw was just incredible brokenness, such sorrow, but also incredible faith that the gospel that they preach, they really believe in the truth of who Christ is and how they're resting in him.
During his time in Dallas, Chad Scruggs was also a campus minister at Reformed University Fellowship at SMU. Park City says Covenant Presbyterian Church in Nashville is a sister church, and many of the members in Dallas have deep friendships and family connections in Tennessee. The Dallas church says it will open its doors Tuesday for a prayer service, offering its faith family a place to grieve.
When I heard it, I was in shock. And then you're hoping that, it's not one that well. Your hearts are breaking for all who have been killed. But then when you realize, okay, this is a very, very close friend and a close friend of this church and our family together, it just brings you to your knees. You feel the grief and the pain that this brokenness has revealed, this evil has revealed.
Yeah, it's just real heartbreaking stuff. It's real heartbreaking stuff. People's response to these type of situations, especially when it involves Christians, is always super interesting to me. This is a post that Candace Owens put up, reposting a tweet by David Pakman. Now, I don't know who David Pakman is, but just based on this tweet alone, I can make a pretty good assumption of, the character of this dude. Just listen to what he said. He said, "It's very surprising that there would be a mass shooting at a Christian school, given that lack of prayer is often blamed for these horrible events. Is it possible they weren't praying enough or correctly, despite being a Christian school?" Candace Owens said, he's laughing at the fact that dead children are Christians who believe in prayer. These are real tweets. These people think it's funny when Christian children die. Like I said, there's going to be more information coming out about this situation. And I think we just have to continue to hold on to the hope that we have in Jesus Christ. We live in a world that is overtaken by sin, overtaken by evilness, but Jesus Christ will prevail at the end of all of this. We know how this story ends. My prayer is that, the families of the victims find peace and find rest in Jesus. And, I pray that Jesus can be a comforter to them right now in this situation. And I pray that everybody, like this dude right here, who is clearly mocking a very terrible situation because it happened at a Christian school, I pray that his eyes be opened as well. I pray that the Lord opens his eyes as well. Because this is just horrible stuff, So like I said, if anyone knows of a way that I can help, that we can help and come together and help support, the victims' families, whether it be a fundraiser or any type of support, please let me know. Send me an email. If they already have one active, let me know. Send me an email. But yeah, that's all I got right now, y'all. I'm out.